Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Vol Report. It's I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer, OptionPit.com, welcoming you to said Vol Report. And what kind of vol do we have? Well, we'll talk about it in a second. But first, our event this Saturday. Today's already Thursday, where we are what? Straddle, strangles, long gamma, and the vol products. So basically, these are techniques to help you get reduced gamma. Reduced cost gamma. So how to quantify it, how to pay for it, how to set it up, what makes it look good to set it up, and then you just let things run. Okay? That will be our class this Saturday. So it's a technique that you can learn. Of course, you have to go to our class to learn it, but still, that's what it is. Okay, so let's look at a couple things today. Just in general notes, we'll talk VIX. We had looked at some cheap puts here. The 9.5 puts for a nickel for next week. Still like those. Cheap shot. The 10 puts. The 11 puts for $1 I don't think are too bad either. Just relatively low. And the big question, too, is how much more of the weekend can they take out of the SPX? Can they get it to 9? I really think that's the big question, if it can get to 9 and maybe break through. Note, all of the 1 month out volatility is now it's drifting lower, right? You get close to 6 and we should see VIX are near around 9. So taking the volatility down, we're sitting here just hanging, literally. Okay, Facebook earnings, we'll talk Facebook. The vol products still have very healthy decay in them. Facebook Monster, I think we'll look at our chat room, but maybe kind of short butterflies, long the guts and short the wings. We'll see how that prices. But it's taken over the internet, so probably one of the best run companies out there, just from a execution and just kicking butt point of view, it seems like. Also, we will look today. I keep this as kind of a theme we can't quite get away from, is the on again, off again deals with healthcare. Some earnings were decent, some were not so good, but the vol is coming down a little bit in here, so this could get interesting. But lately, XBI has really been kind of stuck in the mud, so what we'll do is we'll kind of look for a stuck in the mud but have some upside trade, essentially, with XBI. Here's the other closet, AT&T and Verizon, with mobile taking over, until Facebook and Google and Apple actually start owning cell phone towers, this might be still a peripheral way to get in on it. Both names, if you look at them, get this one out here. Take a look at AT&T. This is a stock I own. This is what I call a CD stock, where instead of putting money in CDs, I buy this. Still has a long, long, long way to go from when it was kind of that dividend. Everybody was looking for dividend yield at the beginning of the year when nobody believed that the equity rally was real. Still a very long way to go. Good momentum. We'll look for long delta in here, and we will do the same in Verizon. They'll keep beating each other up, but somehow they seem to be making some money. And ultimately, tech, things related to tech, things related to phones, things related to chips, all that is continually expanding. I don't have a ticker for Samsung, but that reported great earnings. And we did touch on some chips yesterday, like Intel reports. And we'll see if there is a relatively cheap earnings play in there as well today in our chat room. All right. So with that, everybody, again, I'm looking for continued drifting lower of volatility. I would not say vol is going to fall off the face of the earth, although UVXY did trade at an all-time low again yesterday, briefly. before it marked up a little bit on more comments from Yellen. And as of today, you know, with as Facebook earnings and kind of that tech juggernaut continues, everything sort of, you know, the vol is again just sifting out of the market. All right, everybody, have a good day, and we'll be back in the chat room in a little bit.